Brown, aka Black Phoenix, checking in. This rising family, I am inside of my hometown, McGee, Arkansas family, and Welding saved my mama's house. I want to give you a little backstory on why I say that. I do have a couple videos in my archives showing me working on the house, showing the house when it was in terrible condition, and me coming in, saving the house, and kind of getting it where it's livable now. So welding actually saved it because if it wasn't for the skills that my mom invested in me, I would have never been able to do his family. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, like what she did by putting that seed in me and say, hey, what you think about welding? When she did that on visitation, family, it changed my life forever because I was able to get out of prison after she had passed, and I was able to come back to my hometown and rescue the house. It was in bad shape, family. It was in bad shape. The trees had grew up everywhere. They was actually about to grow into the windows, into the roof of the house, so I had to do a lot of outside work before I even stepped into the inside of the house and started doing anything. But it was terrible, family. I'm gonna find some pictures and I'm gonna post them so y'all can see, some of the beginning stages of the house. Like it was in bad shape. So I had to literally put a lot of my welding money into it. I traveled into the city, like I traveled in, I traveled out just to work on the house, family. When I finally started working on it, I was living in Georgia. So I was traveling from Georgia back to Arkansas. And I did this every other weekend. And shout out to my big cousin Kelly, because I'm gonna go stop by and see her on my way out. Every time I come down here to come visit to work on the house, sometimes I stay with her, and she stayed in Reed, Arkansas, which just a couple miles up from McGee. And I stay over there for the weekend, and then I drive back to Georgia and come back 2 more weeks and work on the house again. So, family, it was a big process, a very big process, and it was time consuming. It was a little stressful too because, you never know the condition of something until you start diving into it. And the ironic thing is, when I started working on this house is when the prices, inflation started hitting. So for those who got um, those who are familiar with the inflation numbers on construction, I know you can agree with this. I believe I think when I first started buying material, it was just at regular cost, like plywood. The 3/4 was like $18, I believe. It went from being $18 to being like 80 something dollars. You know what I mean? Like, it was outrageous. And I had to buy certain material, but luckily I found a couple deals. I was hustling, family. I was going to those flea markets in Georgia, and I was buying things bulk. I was meeting people where I bought my flooring. I met a guy where I bought my carpet and got my padding, my paint. Like, I was getting some good deals, so I was able to network and really just bring a lot of things into the area. So, down here at the bottom, I'm in McGee, Arkansas. This is southeast Arkansas, so we like right at the border of the Mississippi River. We can throw a rock and I can hit the Mississippi River. Thanks for checking in. Salute, salute, love and peace. So, like, I'm right by the Mississippi River. We at the corner, southeast corner of Arkansas. Actually, it's the last county. Desha County is the last county in the corner of Arkansas. And family, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Being raised down here, I had some fun times. I remember when it was exciting. I was thinking about that when I was driving down here. I was like, boy, one time I used to couldn't wait when I was leaving Denver, coming down, visiting my family in the country, where I was so excited to get down here. And now it's not like that. You know what I mean? Now it's more of, sometimes, it'd be more of a grief just coming here, just because family not like it used to be, and a lot of my family has passed on. So, I come here now. I just check on the house and check on some things and keep it moving. But I actually been in debate on renting it out or getting a roommate, trying to figure out what direction I need to go with the house. But I'm gonna take y'all through the house so y'all can see it, give y'all a small tour of the house, and kind of show you what I did. Like I say, I'm in McGee, Arkansas. Today it's kind of cloudy. It's been raining, a little misty. It's all type of stuff been going on today. So I'm actually just here. Had to pick up a couple welding supplies. So the house came with a carport. Most of the houses down here got carports, and I built a garage and put a garage door in there so I can start teaching classes as soon as I came down here. So I built like a welding booth station, and I was still able to use the carport to bring the car in. I killed several birds in one stone, and it was neat. I do it all. I'm a combination of welder. I do TIG, MIG, stick, pipe, structural. I do it all. I do it all, family. And literally, during that time, I was doing my business, so it was mobile welding. I did a lot of mobile welding. I was doing a lot of pipe and structural welding when I saved my mom's house, and a lot of shipping container conversions. So I literally did one in Columbus, Georgia. I got a guy there. I believe his name of his business is Red Beard Upholstery. So I think it's Red Beard Upholstery. Y'all can Google him. I think he's on Facebook, but he's out of Columbus, Georgia. He bought 2 shipping containers. I helped set them for him, and then I weld up the roof so that way we could put the roof on. So it was pretty neat. I helped him set all the rafters. I weld all the rafters in, so it was pretty neat. So I helped that guy get his business started, and to this day, every time I go down there, I check on him. That was my first project in that city, so that was in Columbus, Georgia. Shout out to Columbus, Georgia, for giving me my first project, and also shout out to I believe it's called. I want to say the name of it is man. It's a welding company down there in Columbus, Georgia. They gave me my first contract to weld with them. We was doing some mobile welding in Columbus, Georgia, and I used that money to help the house. And I was telling the guy about it the whole time, man. And every other weekend I go down to my mom's house, so I was using the contract money with him, and I was using that money to come down here. And there was another guy I was doing contract work with. He was a tree guy out of Columbus, Georgia. So shout out to them. I think they was called Brother Tree Service. They had a lot of trailers and stuff they needed me to weld on, so I was using that money. Felt I was really using my welding money to work on this project. Woo, you getting that money. Salute, salute. It's good money, fam. I wasn't on the oil rig at this time. I was doing mobile welding and contract work, working on some vehicles, doing some custom things on cars. I did a lot of different things while I was in Columbus, Georgia at the time. So from leaving Phoenix, getting my money up, going to Oklahoma City, had to pass through there I wasn't there for a year. I was probably in Oklahoma City maybe 9 months. And then I went to Georgia, and then from Georgia, I had to came back here to fix up the house. So I actually still live in Georgia, but I stay in Arkansas. I live in Little Rock. So my ID and everything, I'm still Georgia. I'm still a Georgian, but I'm in Arkansas and working right now. So you pretty much say I'm doing per diem to myself right now. So I'm actually traveling, working at the school, trying to get a couple things right with my son, things with, child support and getting some things in order. So I came back to get that situation, you know what I mean? But my mom's house, I had to get established, fam. So it was a real big, it was a task, fam. I'm not going to lie to you, fam. It was challenging. Yeah, you can be a millionaire with welding. Yeah, I'm going to be a millionaire with welding. I'm not one yet. But I'm gonna speak it into existence. I'm going to be. But yeah, I do know some. I know some. So it's when you come to building products and making things, that's why I love to say products over talent, because once you start making things, putting things on the shelf, that's where the money at, family. And I'm gonna actually show y'all one of my products called the welding skid. I created the welding skid, and I sold my first one, and I had my first one in a store in Phoenix, Arizona, in North Phoenix called Vern Lewis. So if you're in Phoenix, Arizona, and I know you'd have heard of Vern Lewis Welding Supply Store. I had my first welding skid in the one off of Deer Valley in North Phoenix. So once you start making products, that's when you can get into the money because um, you can sell more products an hour than you can work an hour. So just keep that in mind. And then when you're educating and you're building things, you can just come up with different products. So most definitely, you can become a millionaire. Now, I'm not a millionaire, but I'm saying you can be one. And I want to knock on the door. I'm gonna get there one day. But my goal, I think, now that I done been out here and I have touched some money, I have touched some hundreds of thousands, but not a million. But um, being out here, you realize that, once you get to a certain level financially, there's, you know, that's when you start learning about finances and how to invest money. So you start making more money on your investments and real estate and things like that. Salute, salute. Hey, man, you can make a lot of money, fam, once you start doing your own rig. It is what it is. That's where I started making all my money at. When I started doing my own rig and started building my own products and doing service calls in places that, especially in Phoenix, I was killing service calls, even in Georgia, just going out, doing pipe, structural, fixing things. Like, it was good money in that. And I enjoyed it. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I enjoyed every bit of it, family. I enjoyed every bit of it. So, I think it's great money in that. So for those who want to get into that rigs, it's good money in that. And like I say, that's what helped me get this house together. So let me it look like it's starting to sprinkle a little bit. Like I say, it's been raining, so I wanted to kind of wait till the rain slowed down. When I took that picture, it started sprinkling. So, but I'm in my hometown, fam. It's a cool little spot. Cooler area. The tripped out part about it, right here, right down the street. My mom know what she was doing. Check it out. Right down the street, fam. That's the elementary school right there. Elementary school right there. So you can go. I think it's like kindergarten through, or they got preschool down there too. I think it's um, preschool through sixth grade. Sixth grade down there. So that's pretty neat. And like I said, it's a pretty cool little neighborhood. It's kind of quiet. Most people over here own their houses, so some owners. It is some renters too around here. So, but it's a pretty cool neighborhood. I enjoy it. Been growing it, man. Dedicated to my mom, man. My beard dedicated to my mom. Well, I ain't gonna say metal teeth. I got gold teeth because of it's my culture. I'm from Arkansas, so where I'm at right now, this was actually slave land. You know what I mean? Like I'm 43 years old, family, and I chop cotton. I was out in the cotton fields with my mom, chopping cotton with the old people, and that's how we ate. I ain't even know it was wrong until later. You know what I mean? So you got to think I'm 43 years old, and I was getting on the back of someone's truck going in the cotton field chopping cotton. So that's the South I'm from. So my gold teeth is to pay homage to those who came before me. So let me flip this camera around, fam. I'm gonna let y'all see the crib. Salute, salute. Thanks for checking in, fam. Let y'all see the crib, fam. So this mama's crib. Like I say, when I came, I had to cut a lot of trees. I had to do a lot of work, fam, because the trees was trying to grow into the house. As you see, it was a lot of trees I had to cut on this side because they was trying to grow into the windows and stuff. But it's not a bad crib, you know what I mean? So I had to come and do a couple things, clean it up. Need to come and once it gets spring, come and power wash it again. It's kind of, we call this the muddy South, and it's literally the muddy South. It get kind of muddy down here. But I built this carport on here so I can do the school. We're going to go walk back in there in a second. I built these gates, too. Shout out to Columbus, Georgia. I actually built them down there and then brought them up here. Built them at the shop and then brought them up here and installed them. These will last forever. So this is my welding skid right here, which is the one I took off my truck from doing containers. I'm about to get ready to crank it back up, but this is a full business right here. Welder, box, everything I need. I can put this on the truck and go get some money right now. So, the cool thing about this is I can pick it up and put it down. But at this present moment, like I say, I'm not using it, so this is where it's at. But this is my mom's crib, fam. Like I say, it's muddy down here right now. It's been raining. Look at all that rain. It's a little low down there. Not a bad little area, though. Little country town, fam. Little country town. Mama did good, though. I had to come back and do some things. Had to get some work on the roof. Still, it's about time for me to get another roof job done. But it's good at the moment, though. I ain't got no leaks or nothing. Take y'all inside of the garage. So as you see, I had it all set up doing the classes in here. From watching the videos, the full 9 fam, we had everything set up. So it was pretty cool, though. Right now, I'm just in limbo on everything, on what direction I'm gonna go in. But like I say, the house is still in good shape. But I built this. Let's walk through the front door because I think I locked that door right there on accident. Take y'all a tour through the house. So this Mama's house, fam. I did everything. I'm talking about from the paint, from the walls, from building the entertainment center, from putting the flooring down, the whole nine. The whole nine. The kitchen. We really flipped everything. We really flipped everything. I know my mom would have been real proud of the house. I'm gonna have to make sure I show y'all some before pictures. I believe they're in my other phone. Talking about I did everything. Had to put a lot of work in it, fam. A lot of work to get it here. But I can be honest and realistic with you when I tell y'all, Welding helped me. Welding helped me accomplish all of this, fam. I saved my mama house due to Welding. I can't even lie to you. I used that money and I came through here, family, from painting the walls, from doing everything. And it was a lot of hard work. I feel you 100%. Peace, family, peace. Thanks for checking in. Like I say, fam, you know, I think that you can do anything. I said nothing is impossible. And like I say, me putting this together, and like I say, it's nothing perfect by no means, but it's a blessing to have. You know, I'm not even gonna lie, to get it to where it's at right now. So I just wanted to give y'all a small tour, let you kind of see what's going on. This is Mama's house. And I am in McGee, Arkansas, family. It looks like it's starting to rain now. Like it's starting to rain again. So I'm going to get ready to let y'all go, and I need to go myself. But Welding save it. And I can be thankful, family, because Mom was the one who told me, what you think about welding, fam? You know what I mean? She said, what you think about welding? I was 17 then. 43, about to be 44 next month. I'll be 44 in March. Time flies, fam. Y'all be blessed. Hold on.